All right, what's up, guys? Now, I'm shooting this live video here on YouTube, and coming up, I'm going to be shooting a lot more live videos. Whether there's a lot of coaches who come on and participate, or if you watch this later on, I'm planning on in the mornings shooting live videos here. And what I want you to do, if you are on the live stream with me, go ahead and ask me questions, right? So to give you some context, right now, um, in our mastermind program, we have around 85 coaches from 8 different countries worldwide. And every country, no matter where you're at, we're all facing the coronavirus. Like I made videos last week about a couple things that you can do, how to think. And I know right now, like the situation has progressively gotten worse. I know in my city, like the only way we're allowed to leave is if we are getting groceries or if we have like a medical emergency, right? So it's pretty crazy. And what we've done though over the past, I would say 2 weeks now, even with some coaches, last 3 weeks, we've been helping them transition their in-person program into an online program where they're doing live sessions, they're training players and their clients remotely. And this is something that you can do. Now, in this video, what I want to do is really talk about a couple of things that I've learned over the past week or so that have really helped me. And these are things that can help you. And this doesn't matter to me if you are an experienced business owner or if you are just starting, or if you just got laid off your job and like you need to have an income stream. Because like if you got laid off your job and you can't go back and get a job right now, like I would highly consider starting a business. This would be a great time, especially if you're looking to do it online, to start something and help more clients, right? So the first thing, I'm going to break this into 3 steps, is this is a time where if you, again, if you are just got fired or you have a business, like you need to be very decisive. If you take forever to make decisions, every day that passes is another lost opportunity, right? So you need to make decisions. Like for me, I could have shot a bunch of videos and then scheduled them here on YouTube, like the way I've done in the past. Like for me, it doesn't make sense to do that right now. I can just come on here live, shoot the video, get it done, help coaches, and I can move on with my day. And this is how you have to operate though. You have to be very decisive in what you do and be firm in your decisions. When you do that, it projects a lot of confidence to those who you want to help, right? So you got to be decisive. Number 2, right? You need to lead by example. Like there's millions and millions and millions of kids right now, billions of kids across the world who are stuck inside. They don't have a mentor. They don't listen to their parents. They're probably annoyed with their parents. They haven't gotten to see their friends. They're not going to school. They're not playing on the team that they've been playing on because their season is canceled. So there's a lot of frustrated kids right now, and they need a mentor. They need someone to look up to during this time, right? And they're not getting that at school. They're not getting that from their parents. They can get that from you. This is where you have to lead by example. You need to be someone who's really positive in their life. And only you get to do that, right? You get to decide whether you do that or not. Those who really step up during this time and they lead by example, those are going to be the coaches / personal trainers who thrive during this time. And not only do they thrive, like they get through this time and they come out really like the way I look at it, it's going to be like a hockey stick. Like they're going to be going like this for a little bit, and then it's going to go straight up because they're going to have way more influence over kids in their area and kids in other areas across the world if they just utilize social media, right? So that's your choice. I can't force you to do that. I know what I'm doing. I have another YouTube channel. We have close to 90,000 subscribers. So how can I lead by example? Well, I got to go there, start hammering away with videos. I have a lot of people on my email list. So what can I do to help them, right? That's something you have to do. You got to lead by example. And if you don't have any online presence, well, you should go start to create that. Like I see too many people, they're like, hey, well, I have so much time right now. I don't know what to do. This is where you got to be decisive, be creative, be willing to go into this with a giving hand, right? So I see a message here. I'm out of work because of Corona, but my loyal customer base is trying to find different options. Yes, Rahul, look at Zoom, Zoom, and transition all of your clients onto there. This is what all of our mastermind clients are doing right now. Coaches that are paying me for business advice. That's what they're doing, right? And again, guys, you have to be decisive because like what I just told Rahul here is, if I gave him 15 different options to look at, then he'd get distracted. I gave him one thing to look at. So this is like one thing, go do it. Right. And trust me, Rahul, I know what I'm talking about. I've been using Zoom for over a year now. It's going to work for you. Got to learn how to use it though. Go to YouTube, like type in how to start a Zoom video, how to run Zoom, how to run the Zoom program. Like you can be very creative there and learn very quickly how to do that. A lot of my clients figured out how to use Zoom in under 2 hours. And a lot of them have transitioned all their clients over, right? Now, the third thing, right? So I talked about the first, be decisive. Second, lead by example. Third, right? Because there's so many kids that are doing nothing right now, and it doesn't matter which niche you're in. You could be in the personal training niche where you help adults. You could be in the basketball niche. You could be in the soccer niche. There's coaches in every niche that we help. And what they do though is they know during this time all of these clients need help. So let's look to expand during this time and help more clients. And this is why it's different online, right? If it's done online, it's more scalable. Like if it's done online, you're not limited to those who are just in your area. This is why if you followed our YouTube channel over the last 4 years, I have talked relentlessly about building an email list, building a social presence, shooting videos. Like I have a lot of content there already on our channel that go deep into how to do that, why you should do it, how to transition social media clients or social media prospects into clients. These are all things that we've done on this channel, right? And what I want you to realize though is you should use this as an opportunity. And I know right now, most people, when they wake up in the morning, they're tapping into the news and they get frustrated, right? What I do is I wake up in the morning and I make sure, all right, who can I help today? That's how I think. And if I didn't have a job right now, trust me, I would have to think that way. Okay. So whether you have a job or not, whether you have a business or not, if you follow me on this channel, like I'm just telling it to you straight. Most coaches who like have a business right now during this time, if they don't get outside their comfort zone and start shooting more videos, they're not going to be in business in a couple months from now. Those who take action, right, are, like I said, it'll be a hockey stick over the next year. That's the way I look at it. Because if you master the stuff online, then you can use that and you can rely on that as a source of income. And I'm not talking about just making like $1,000 a month. I'm talking about like there's coaches that we've helped right now that are making $10,000 a month online. And that's stuff you can do, right? But you have to learn it. You got to get started. And what I want you to do though is go back, watch I've been on this video for 9 minutes. Watch those 3 things. If you are decisive, if you lead by example, and you know that there's more clients out there to help, right? This should be the time that you really step up here and you help more kids. And I want to be really clear because I've gotten a lot of questions from people who've been like, and I've seen this over the past 4.5 years since I've been helping coaches. They'll tell me, what's the quickest way to make money? Like everyone who has that mindset right now is going to be absolutely screwed because they're not thinking long-term. They're thinking short-term. They're thinking, how can I make as much money as I can right now and then get out? And I've seen this happen for in-person trainers and online trainers. Those who have that mindset in person, they're out of business within a year. Those who try to do it online, they're out of that within probably 30 days, because the way they market themselves, the way they present themselves, it's very transparent to parents what their real mindset is. And parents are not attracted to those types of people. Clients will never buy from someone who's desperate, or there's someone who has like a hidden agenda. Like, if you really go into this where you are generously going in with a giving hand, all right, you win, because you can actually help people. You can become a problem solver. That's what you do. All right. So I hope this helps out. If you aren't subscribed to this channel yet, hit the subscribe button. You'll get notifications when we go live. I think you just have to tap on that bell icon. And those who show up on these calls, I'm probably going to send an email out to my newsletter at the end of this week. I'm going to be looking to come on here and add value to what you're doing, because it doesn't matter to me if you got fired or let go, or you're in business, or maybe you started a business a while ago. Everyone right now, right? It's really a level playing field, right? And this is why, if you have a lot of free time, you should be looking to see how you can add value to other people's lives, AKA start a business, AKA grow your business, right? Now, if you have any personal questions for me throughout the week, here's what I want you to do. I want you to message me, right? I'm not really that great on logging into YouTube and looking at the comments. I want you to text me. My number is 210-960-5771. Shoot me a text message there, and I'll see how I can help you out, right? And here's the thing. The best way I can help you is if you're a part of our mastermind program, right? That's just, I'm being straight up. Like, that's how I can give you one-on-one help. That's where you can go through all the resources that we have. That's where you can be part of our Facebook group. Like, that's where you'll be more accountable. That's my highest level of helping you, right? And not everyone's a good fit for that, and that's fine. But if you shoot me a text, just know that, like, so if you are in Australia, send me an email to buildmysportsbiz@gmail.com. And I'm going to see if I can type it here. Cool. And if you send me an email, like, just send me very clear questions. Like, I know a lot of people send me an email. They're like, hey, how do I start my business? And I'll send them my ebook and I'll say, hey, go through this resource. People who do start their business. People who don't, typically, like 3 years later, they'll email me again. Hey, how do I start my business? Like, this is a time, like I said, guys, you want to be action oriented. Like, you need to take action. You need to move forward, especially those who, like, I know there's so many people that I've talked to in 2019 who wanted to start a business. They put it off, and now they're laid off. And if they would have done that, they would have had more traction during this time. And now they're going to be forced to either start a business or try to ride this out. And I recommend you don't wait for anything. If you're proactive, then you can start generating income. You start helping clients, and you can start taking control of the situation versus letting the situation take control of you. All right. So that's it, guys. I'll be here probably tomorrow, and I'm going to get on a regular routine on here. And I'm pretty certain I'm going to be starting that at the end of this week. All right, guys, I'll see you soon.